What is the chapter name? It's a pictograph. In the pictograph, some various parts are there. They are given some data, and about this data, you want to fill the answers. You want to write the proper answer. Already information is given to you in front of you. Okay. This is not you want to take from outside. This information you don't want to take from the outside. It is already, yes, red color I'm going to explaining you. Red color I'm going to explaining you. It's given in red color but not visible. That I'm going to explaining you. Okay. So data representation, it is given in red color. First line, data representation is the method of representing information in terms of pictures, symbols, graphs, or numbers. That already I told you. Already I given you some examples in the last lecture, that is pictograph lecture. They are given you the symbols, they are given you the graph, they are given you some numbers. With the help of numbers, with the help of symbols, you want to give the answer, right? About the wording information, you will not understood properly. After that, I'm going to show you the one example, student, don't worry. So the information that we collect is called data. So what is the data? Everyone know about the computer? Anyone? Anyone is there? Don't know about the computer. Computer is not saw anytime at where. Anyone is there? Everyone know about the computer? Yes or no? All of you saw the computer not in your home practical, but on TV, otherwise any friend's house, right? In your school. Okay. So we are collecting the information, right? We are collecting the information and afterwards we are storing in proper file. We are collect the information. We are collect the information and afterwards we will store. We will store to the proper file. We will store to the proper file, otherwise proper document. Okay. Any data, anything with us, right? Whatever data is there with you, you want to fill in a proper format. Clear? You want to fill in a proper format. So data means what? Exactly the data means what? Whatever information is available with you, we call that data. Clear? Whatever information is available with you, we call that data. Everyone understood this image which I'm going to show you? Clear, everyone? What is the data? Whatever information is with you. Whatever information is with you related to that data, related to that representation, related to that pictograph, related to that graph, that information we call the data. Now I'm going to show you the next example. It's related to the pictograph. Okay. Just a second, student. Look at here. Okay. Now tell me the my screen is visible properly. Tell me which thing, which picture is visible now. What is the name of that picture? Anyone? Yes. Number of farmers. Very good, Sakshi. Sneha, good. Ame, Adarsh, very nice, very nice. Keep it up. This is a picture of farmers, right? Okay. So, this is the information, students. Look at here. I'm going to show you. These all are the information. These all are the number of farmers. In definition, already I was explaining you. They are given you the information with the help of numbers, symbols, pictures, whatever. Okay. Clear? Yes. Now next is in the downside. Look at the downside. They are asking you the 3 questions. Clear? Everyone understood? The full information is basically depend on the farmers, right? Full information is basically depend on the farmers. Clear, everyone? Clear? Okay. So now our first question is that about how many farmers does the chart tell us? So before that, when you're going to solve the question answer, before that, one main point is there that you want to clear it. Look at here. Now I'm going to highlight that point. Look at here. Scale means 10 farmers. Yes, that only I'm going to explaining you. Before question answer solving, that only I'm going to explain you. Look at here, students. In the Jawar column, 3 farmers are there, right? But you don't want to count the 3 farmers. No, because downside one key given to you, one hint given to you. One farmer. Look at here, one farmer, that means 10 farmer. Clear? One farmer, you want to assume that is the 10 farmer. So that means in Jawar column, how many farmers are there total? In Jawar column, how many total number of farmers are there? Very good, very nice. Total 30 farmers are there, because one farmer we want to assume a 30, right? 10, sorry. So 10 plus this 10 plus this 10. 10 plus 10 plus 10 is equal to how many? That is total 30 farmers are there. In the Jawar column, tell me now how many farmers are there? 30 farmers are there. Clear everyone? One farmer you want to assume 30. First of all, clear that doubt. One farmer you want to assume like 30, 10 farmer. Okay. So you want to addition, do the addition. Now tell me, now my next question is not from the textbook. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you the next question. In the other column, yes, students, in the other columns, how many farmers are there? In the other columns, very good. Very nice. In the other column, same. 3 farmers are there, but one farmer we want to assume like a 10 farmer. So 10 plus 10 plus 10 is equal to 30 farmer. 10 plus 10 plus 10 is equal to total 30 farmers. Clear? Second question. Yes, students. Clear? Everyone clear? Till anyone have doubt? Yes, tell me. If suppose anyone have doubt, clear. Ask me questions, I will tell you. Till now clear everyone? Good. Okay. So my next question is, yes. Tanisha, yes beta, which doubt you have? Yes, Tanisha? Yes, type the message in chat box. Yes, students, just a second. Tanisha is having the doubt. Yes, how? I have doubt. Yes, one farmer will be the 10 farmers, right? You want to assume that. Clear? Yes, it is the point. How can be that possible? No, it's the point. You want to assume that is a pictograph information. You want to assume that a one farmer, that will be the 10 farmer, right? So you want to add this information. Okay. If suppose one question I'm going to ask you, in the vegetables column, total how many farmers are there? So tell me what is the answer? In the vegetable columns, tell me total how many farmers are there? Very good. Keep it up. Good. Very nice, beta. Purvaja, Manvi, Adarsh. Afterwards, Arohi, Sneha, Tanisha, Shreya. Good. Swaranjali, Prajakta, Adarsh, Shreya. In the vegetable column, how many farmers are there? Total 40 farmers are there. Okay. Good. Now, the next question. Okay. Now you want to, what is the answer? Look at here now. First question is, about how many farmers does the chart tell us? About how many farmers does the chart tell us? Tell me the answer. Your answer is one farmer will be 10 farmers. So total how many farmers are there? You want to show the chart. About how many farmers does the chart tell us from the given information, from the given chart? How many farmers are there? Tell me. Very good. 120. Because just a second, student, I'm going to clear my all rough work and then I'm going to show you. Just a second, student. Don't send the message. Look at here. I'm going to clear this drawing. Okay. Now don't send the message. Yes. One farmer, that means 10. 10 plus 10. 10 plus 10. 30. 30 plus 20. 50. Right? 50 plus 4. That means 40. Right? Again 30. So do the addition. It's a total 120 farmer, right? How many farmers are there? Total 120 farmers are there. Clear, everyone? What is the answer of first question? Okay. What is the answer of first question? Your answer is absolutely correct. 120 is your correct answer. Okay. Good. Now go to the second question. Okay. Which crops is grown by the least number of farmers? तुम लोग को अभी पहचानना है कि कौन से कॉलम में सबसे कम फार्मर्स है. You want to identify the crop. Okay, don't give the number. Which crop is grown by the least number of farmers? Very good, very nice. Which crop is there? That is pulses. Very good, very nice. Pulses. In the pulses column, how many farmers are there total? 20. Pulses means, you know about the dal, tuar dal, moong dal? Yes or no? Yes. One student is sending me the message. Pulses means what, right? Clear the doubt, Tanisha? Clear the doubt, Tanisha? Okay. So, which crop is least? कौन सा जो crop है सबसे कम है वहां पे? That is a pulses. Okay. Good. Very nice. Good. 20. Right. 2 farmer, that means 2 farmer will be the 20. Okay, the next question is, how many more farmers grow vegetables than pulses? Yes, it's a confusion question. How many students are giving the answer? We will see. Very nice. Good, good, good. Very good. Third question is, how many more farmers grow vegetables than pulses? It's a yes. How many more farmers grow vegetable than pulses? Very good. Very nice. You want to check the comparison of pulses and vegetables column, students, now. Clear? When question is that you want to identify which one is a more. So you want to take the comparison. You want to do the comparison of two columns, that is pulses and vegetables, both column. So in the pulses column, only the 20 farmers are there. And the vegetables column, how many farmers are there? 40 farmers are there. So what is the difference between 40, 20? Tell me, 40 minus 20. So 20 farmers are more, right? 20 farmers are more as compared to pulses column. Clear, everyone? Yes, students, clear, everyone? In this chart, which one is the important part? Tell me. Anyone have idea? Now above you all are given the information, right? You all are given the information. So what is the most important part of that graph? Tell me. If suppose, I'm going to show you. Now don't send a message. Students, now don't send a message. If suppose this part, just I'm going to highlight you, okay? This part, scale part is not there in graph, okay? You want to assume that scale part is not there in that graph. So your answers are changing, right? Your answers are changing, right? Clear, everyone? Because this part is not there, that means the scale part is not there. Scale part is not there in your graphs. So you are assuming one farmer will be a one farmer, not 10 farmer, right? Scale is important in this graph, but in the exam, they are asking you without scale questions also. So don't be confused. Don't be assume one farmer will be the 10 farmer. In this way, don't assume, right? You want to read the question properly. You want to read the paper properly first of all. Which question they are going to ask you? If suppose scale is given, that means you want to add the numbers. If suppose scale is not given, you want to write whatever information is there. Don't add, don't multiply, right? Don't assume anything. If suppose, now my question is, listen properly student, my question. If suppose the scale column is not given, right? If suppose the scale column is not given, you want to assume. Now my question is, how many more farmers grow vegetable than pulses? Now what is the answer? Tell me. If suppose scale column is not there. Very good. That means you are not assuming the one farmer will be the 10 farmer, right? Good student. Very good. Very good. Keep it clear, everyone. If suppose scale is not given, then how to solve? And scale is given, then how to solve? Your answers are changing, right? Keep it in mind properly. When the paper is there in front of you, you want to check it the pictograph. You want to check it the graph. In the graph, some information is given to you, like scale. Then read carefully question and then write the answer. If suppose scale is not given, so it's a very easy, right? It's a very easy. Without scale, you want to solve, it's very easy. In exam, they are asking you both type question, without scale, with scale. Don't be confused. Clear? Clear, everyone? Yes. Till here, anyone have doubt? Till here, everyone clear? Now, anyone have doubt? So next question from your side you want to solve. Okay. I will ask you the questions and give me the answer in chat box. Okay. Ready, everyone? Yes, students, ready, everyone? Okay. Now I'm going to show you the next image. You want to solve it. Okay. I will ask you the questions. Okay. My screen is visible properly to everyone? Yes or no? Okay. Tell me which picture is there? Which picture is there? It's a house. Okay. Now I'm going to make it the zoom. In the first column, month and year, and second column, number of houses. Okay. Now, in this question, what is the important part? Tell me, student. Yes, important part is there. Yes. In this image, scale is given. Yes or no? Sakshi, scale is not given. Sakshi, given. It is there. Just I am going to show you. Look at here. Look at here. This is the scale. Okay. Some every time they are not writing the scale, but you want to assume it. You want to check it after format. After given data, after given information, you want to check it the scale is given or not given. Okay. So in this exam, in this paper, now this is paper, right? You want to assume this is the paper. One house, you want to assume how many houses? One house, you want to assume how many houses? It is visible, properly visible. Yes, Purvaja, very good. It's a 20. Swaranjali, very nice. Tanisha, very good. Others, Samarth, good. One house will be a 20 houses, right? So first question. And some columns given the half information. That means half houses. That means you want to count it half only. Clear? Yes, students. In the some columns, they are providing you the half image. Everyone clear? Half image, that means you want to count it 20 divided by half. 20 is half. How many? 20 is half. 10. Right? So you want to assume that 10, not 15. 20 is half. 20 divided by 2 is equal to 10. Clear? Everyone? Okay, so first question. Go to the first question. How many houses does this symbol represent? Yes, now give me answer. No, you want to check it all columns. How many houses does this symbol dash represent? How many houses? That means you want to assume half house is equal to 10. So 20 houses are representing that symbol, right? Not 10 student. Look at the April 2009, also the half house is there. Look at here. This is also the half and here also the half. To April and August, right? April and August. Not 30. 30 is the wrong answer. Huh? 20 is the correct answer. 20 is the correct answer. 30 is the wrong answer. Everyone clear? First question. Everyone clear the first question? If suppose not clear, then ask me, student. I'm going to